1. Six. Barry Hawkins, 11. One. Four. Ten. $38. $44. $57. Barry Hawkins, 63, and the first one. One. Nine. Barry Hawkins, 60. Nine. $70. $25. $33. $49. $57. 63. $78. Barry Hawkins, 91, and the frame. One. Seven. $50. Zhao Xintong, 50. One. Barry Hawkins, 5. 1. Seven. $21. $28. $31. $37. $43. Zhao Xintong, 46. One. Six. Zhao Xintong, 9, and the frame. One. 4. 12. 20. 28. 34. Zhao Xintong. 34. 1. 7. 15. 22. 29. 37. 45. 6. 69. 76. 81. 87. 94 on frame. Barry Hawkins. One.
Barry Hawkins. What a gift
9.
for Zhao Xintong. But he would have been hoping to get a chance early on in this frame. And he was one slip and he missed that tricky little black.
70.
So I think generally, obviously he's playing very, very well. But this is a big frame. Doesn't want to go 4-1 behind. Wanted to go into the bunch of reds, and that's about as good as he could have done. It was a great shot, great effort.
The cue ball being in bulk, and he nonchalantly said that a few years ago he did 46 on the trot, Stephen. 46 consecutive blues off the spot. I think out of himself. I think he'll be tailor-made for the Crucible.
53.
Again, landed straight in the black, but effortless cue pass.
61.
It's still amazing to me how nicely on this red. The whole game's known about him for years, how good he is. to the age of 24 to win his first major
67.
ranking tournament.
Well, to emphasise your point, Steve, China, big ranking, he defeated, trounced Barry Hawkins 6-1
74.
at the 2013 International Championship in China. Big ranking event that,
74.
when he was 16.
83. Zhao Xintong 19.
No
And the
century,
frame.
but a smooth indication of what Zhao Xintong is capable of.
That makes getting to the baulk cushion, or close to the baulk cushion, a priority, but this red is still on. And safely dispatched. And I think for Barry Hawkins, the 3-1 ahead, to see how coolly the yellow jump was the highlight. He really is getting into the groove now.
The next 6 have all been right on target.
4.
Yeah, he's beautiful to watch. No ball is just perfection.
18.
We got to see, was it the 4th frame? The 3rd or the 4th frame. He put 2 pinks into the middle. He's an unbelievable middle pocket
To clear up.
as well.
I get the impression he's equipped to deal with that.
Red. And that in turn would bring the reds into
34.
play. Cued beautifully. Why do we talk about his middle
Zhao
pocket?
Xintong, 41.
Phil. I mean, that was just, he just took that for granted.
The immense psychological impact stealing this frame would have, and yet then he misses a red to middle that no one
Barry
could
Hawkins,
possibly
8.
forecast.
Well, that's obviously the weak link of his game, Phil, isn't it? Middle bag potting.
1.
When reds is going to be in front
4.
at least. By the time it comes to the more difficult reds, the one in the left cushion is not going to be a problem either. Barry Hawkins being a left-hander.
12.
The burst of applause on Barry Hawkins' backswing there. Thankfully, it didn't affect him.
19.
Was to greet another Yan Pingtao century. He's going to lead Dave Gilbert 4-1.
Depends.
26.
Angle he's got. The top one of the... Yeah, I feel sure that Barry, the 2 reds left with the black. Yeah, he wasn't able to. So now he's going to have to play a more difficult cannon. That's
42.
not it. If he's going to move that red, he's now looking at possibly a double. We've seen him.
41.
He doesn't want to snooker himself behind
Not
the
a
pink
double.
either.
Foul. No miss.
Well, as soon
Barry
as he made
Hawkins,
contact
49.
with the cue ball,
Zhao
there it
Xintong.
was
Well,
patently obvious he wasn't going to reach.
Foul. No miss. Foul. No miss. Foul. No miss.
But it's dropped ideally. And now the 2 Missed pots to middle pocket from Zhao earlier in the
6.
frame. Looked like costing him
4.
indirectly.
9.
Very dear.
13. 18. 24.
It seemed as though Zhao Xintong had a head of steam after the interval, but all of that dissipated with 2 missed reds to the middle Dave pocket. Gilbert.
Hampered possibly by the main bunch.
Time and again you see that. It is just the natural sighting tendency with that kind of shot. Far more often than not you see them.
Careful, the red going towards the right corner possibly. I don't think that's a very good shot. Yeah, that always was going to happen if you go into the bunch of reds at that
6.
pace.
Foul. Barry Hawkins 1. One.
Brilliant.
When you're as good a potter as Zhao Xintong, it must be difficult to turn pots down because internally you must fancy anything.
4. 10. 16. 22.
Pretty decent shot. He played a good shot for the previous blue. Played the cue ball into an area. Actually gave himself the choice of 4 reds, but didn't land nicely on either of them. A little bit unlucky. And again, he's wrong side of the blue and played beautifully. Perfect on the blue.
$34.
Screw back. Green looked to be a nice angle. Again, he's instead of putting a pinpoint positional shot, he's chosen to leave himself a little bit from distance.
38.
Well, didn't play that path of the cue ball, but he'll settle for it. Yeah, that was a lovely shot. That was more difficult than it looked.
44.
To just get a little dab of check side on the cue ball. Frame behind again, Baron Snookers.
For him,
51.
adequate position is good enough. $57.
Zhao Xintong.
In this
62.
day and age,
And the Frank.
a 62 break, numerically, is nothing special. The way that was...
One.
Yeah, it's not so much the pot, it's the way he played it. I mean, a lot of players would have played that to screw the cue ball back into baulk.
8.
To be safe if they missed. Didn't quite get the main bunch, just flicked the outside red first. He's lucky to be on this red to right middle.
17.
A little bit short of the blue.
22.
Sure the black goes to left corner, so back up for blue here. This needs good cueing to get right side of the blue.
23.
In fact, he cued it too well. Struck it beautifully. Yeah, this is where I thought he'd play off the first time when he was wrong
Left
side
corner.
of the blue, because playing for the red to right corner with this red means he can play for the black and then move the red to the left corner.
34.
Oh, I don't know what he played there, but that is a shocker.
On that occasion, he was miles away. Could so easily have careered into the reds, spread them everywhere.
1. By Hawkins 1.
Another unconventional table, this.
First time I've seen that for a very long time, I think.
With the yellow, green and brown off their spots, there's no hope of getting the cue ball in behind them. So Sanctuary is finding that bottom cushion, and he's done so really well.
When the ball was situated, it wouldn't be a difficult counter-attack for Barry Hawkins if he got a chance. We usually talk about playing these safety shots, how not to make contact with a baulk colour, but there's nothing up there, so it's just a matter of trying to put that cue ball on the baulk cushion. That's very good. That's top class. Brilliant. What a reply. Able between cue ball and object ball, hitting across it, trying to get the thin contact, which he couldn't do. Such a tough shot, but has he got away with it? So difficult. So, a good run of the balls for Barry Hawkins there.
Yeah, you need to put it into both.
Well, you would think the positional side of this
1.
visit to the table wouldn't be a problem, because the cue ball is not going to have to travel much distance at all. Everything's in this side of the table.
Seven.
Hawkins, though, fortuitous to get in.
Sometimes that little bit of luck can just make all the difference.
18.
little things like that can
24.
make an immense difference. Inflated by...
He's been favourite to win this frame for a long time. He's taken a 5-3 lead.
36. 44.
Wow.
53.
Very good in difficult positions, but
56.
still needed composure and cue ball control.
60. 65. 71. Thank you. And the frame.
There's no doubt that Barry Hawkins was very fortunate. 5-3 down. Don't write him off. The average frame time in this match, just short of 15 minutes. There's no correlation here, no scientific reason. It's been the year of the fluke so far. We had one in the Championship League last week. Scott Donaldson against Graham Dodd. If you haven't seen it, you wouldn't believe it. The red bounced off the table, went up the right-hand side cushion, bouncing all the way.
16.
Caught the far jaw of the middle pocket, jumped back on the table. The spin took, it swerved around the blue, went into the opposite middle at breakneck speed.
24.
Again, didn't really fully commit to that. Just a little bit.
Barry Hawkins, 32.
Frame 8 is really slow, 36 minutes, and still to be determined. Yanding Tao 5-2 ahead, leads by 12. Impatience, the need to try and make something happen. Well, he fell victim to it there.
7.
The double could really undermine his chances. Could be the end of them.
The reds into play, but that's not what he was playing when he played the
30.
blue. But in fact, it's helped him to get the little rubs that happen. But another little bit of running. Oh, he's had a few the last few frames. Hawkins has got. He's played well, you have to
90.
say, this afternoon. And when you play well, you do tend to get the little rubs that happen. But he's got the cannon, not quite full ball, the last few frames still.
25.
If Zhao is eliminated, which looks increasingly likely, for all intents and purposes, was steaming towards 3-3. And now,
31.
basically,
Fill those
he's
two.
thinking what might have been.
38.
Talk about the...
Asked him in the one-year rankings, but they didn't. He ended up 16th, vitally 16th on that list. And boy, has he taken advantage of that today.
50. Barry Hawkins, 50.
So the red is missed, and the damage is done.
Just very well played.
Zhao Xintong
I agree.
shakes